Today, I am beyond excited to share something really special with you. The brand new SmithTiny Tarot version 4 from Deckstiny. If you've been here a while, you know I'm a huge fan of the very first edition of this deck. It's one of my absolute favourites, full of charm, colour and that big-eyed cuteness that just makes you smile. In this video, we're going to unbox version 4 together and take a full walkthrough of every card. I'll show you the gorgeous new backs, the updated finish, all the bonus cards, and of course, we'll really compare it side by side with my well-loved first edition so you can really see what's changed. So grab a cuppa, settle in, and let's discover what Deckstiny has done to make the SmithTiny Tarot even more magical. Trust me, you're going to fall in love with this upgrade. Help me ducks, welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm really excited to be doing this video today. So just short of a week ago, you will have seen, well, 2,000 of you have seen so far, the box that I received from Deckstiny with all the cool little bits like the umbrella, the luggage tags, the canvas bags, and there was 10 decks in there as well. And I've already shown 2 of the Lilux and also the Have a Guide Day. But what I was really excited to take a look at is the new version of the SmithTiny Tarot deck. Now, a little bit of a backstory. So I received the first version of SmithTiny back in March of 2021, so 4.5 years ago now, and instantly loved it. I didn't know Deckstiny that well. They had sent me one package before that, which was the Shuffle Tarot, where they literally shuffle the tarot and the archetypes of the deck. And then they sent me this. And I loved this deck. It's got a couple of extra cards in with Pamela Coleman Smith in this style, Arthur Edward Waite, and then the William Ryder and Son publishers, which I just thought was really cool. And I've kept them in the box. I loved it that much that I had a special little case made by my lovely friend Kelly Bear in this beautiful, bright, golden yellow, because the backs have this beautiful yellow with the red lion and the cup from the 4 of Cups, and it had this beautiful red gilding, which at the time I hadn't received Bonestone then, but I loved this. I thought it was just the contrast of the yellow and the red. I loved it. Cardstock was like one of the nicest matte cardstocks I'd ever come across. I recommended this deck to so many people for beginner decks, but it's so much more than that. You know, I think if I still get questions from people saying, you know, my child or my friend's child or whatever grandchild has been inquiring about tarot and I want to get them their first deck, I've often suggested this one, but you know, I think it's for all of us. It's a straight up RWS. It's so recognizable instantly, and I think it speaks to the child in all of us, because we all have a child within us, right? Just because we grew up doesn't mean that child isn't still in there somewhere. So I love it. Then they brought out this one about a year or so after. And this one was nice. Again, it's in a tuck box, so it looks like they've certainly upgraded the box to fit in with their more recent decks. This one I liked, but I still preferred the original. Now this one has, let's see if you can see it. So it's got a lamination on it that gives this iridescence to it. So they are glossy. Well, in fact, it's quite strange because it's matte. It's lovely silky soft matte on the back. This is the back design of the second version. But because of having this iridescence that they wanted to appear on the cards, they then had this sheen, this lamination overlaid onto the cards. Still beautiful, still love it. And if I hadn't have had the first deck and only received this one, then I would have loved this just as much, you know. Well, not just as much, it's the only one I'd have had, so I'd have appreciated it and loved it perhaps as much as the first one. Tuck boxes, why? I mean, look. Oh, that's why. There's some packaging in there, for which they do to protect the cards. So yeah, anyway, so that's the second version. So I'm really intrigued to see what this version has to offer. Now it says version 4. So obviously there was a version 3, but that passed me by. I never saw that or aware of it. And Deckstiny, you know, they're not obliged to send me all their decks. I think now Mate knows me really well, and he'll send me decks that he thinks I will enjoy, which is nice when you work with a particular creator or publisher and they kind of get to know your style. And you know, I never want to take a deck to review it if I'm not going to like it. It's not a fair thing to do. Anyway, let's bring the camera down and let's take a closer look at SmithTiny version 4. Okay, so I need my little seam ripper here. Let's go on, that'd be easy to get onto this bit. It looks like it's got a wood paneling type of effect on the inside, and that would be in keeping because on the cards where you get the title at the bottom, it's like engraved into an old wooden sign, like a bit of a broken fence. So beautiful, beautiful box. Look at that gold pentacle there. SmithTiny. Oh, we've got 3 specials. I'm wondering if they've put back in Pamela, Arthur and the publishing house, who knows. Beautiful. I love this spot glossing on it and the metallic gold accents. Beautiful, beautiful. It is a magnetic closure box. Wow, look at this. My gosh, these guys really know how to produce tarot decks to the highest quality. That is really lovely. It's got the 12 houses. Oh, beautiful. And it sits in this lovely little case. We've got a ribbon to take them out. Oh, it's gold. And it looks like it's a thicker cardstock now as well. I mean, I love the cardstock of the original. But as you will see here, there's a noticeable difference. So the cardstock is thicker. These must be the backs. Now I will be honest, I love these backs. I really think they're bright and lovely, but obviously if they're going to bring out a new version, they're going to want to make some changes to it. So we have this gold bottled effect. Beautiful. Here's the certificate of authenticity, November 2024. So it's coming up to nearly, well, not nearly a year, about 9 months since this was released then. Copy 163 of 1,000. Yeah, cardstock is lovely. Oh, I didn't realise as well, these are gold, not gold coloured, actually metallic, and that's beautiful under a light. how lovely. Got the planets and star signs, Libra, etc. Mercury, Mars. Then we've got this card, which is usually the front and back protector. Yeah. Cardstock is lush. I love reviewing Deckstiny decks. Then we have the title card with the Emperor on the front. I'll start looking at these backs. At first, when I saw him under the plastic, and I thought, I prefer the old one, but I really do like them. And yes, so it looks like we're getting what we got in the original deck. So William, Ryder and Son. So this is where the first ever RWS deck back in 1909 was produced or published. And we have Arthur Edward Waite with his little book with a pentacle on, and Pamela Coleman Smith. Are they the same? I think they are the same designs. Let's just have a look. Like that. Oh no, they're different. They've got eyes now. So I knew it was the one where she had her arms folded. So is that the same all the way through? They've put eyeballs in, which I'm really pleased about, because some of the comments I got on my videos were, love the deck, but I don't like the empty eyes. And they've corrected it. Well, not corrected it, didn't need correcting, but they've made sure that eyes have been put in. Got a different colour background as well. Wow, loving this. Okay, so let's pop those three to one side. And then let's take a look at this deck. I'll just do a quick flip through, because this technically is the third walkthrough video, because I did the original one, and then when the glossy hologram edition came out, I did a side by side with both together. But I just thought I would show this. So yeah, they've put the irises into those black holes that were there previously, and it really does change the feel. So let's grab a High Priestess. This is the original. It's probably going to be right at the end, isn't it, as always. I've just gone past the Magician. I should have just used that one really and gone back a card. It probably would have been easier. But I've started on this mission now, so I shall see it through. Should have started at the other end. Oh, there was a Happy Squirrel card as well. I'm going to take that one out, because I'll leave it in there if I want to do use a significator. Okay, found her. So it does really alter. There's a bit of a difference in colour tone as well. Don't know if you can see the skin. It's a little lighter in the new version. But do you see what I mean about the wooden paneling for the lettering, for the words, which is in keeping with the box design. So put that back. It's easier to do it like that. All right, so we'll quickly go through this, but loving it. Again, they've kept the really nice matte cardstock, and you can actually, that's got a texture to it. So where you've got the gold It's raised a little bit. There's our lovers. Yeah, and people were saying as well, just another observation, that they didn't like seeing children that were naked, or this isn't, whilst it might be a deck for all ages including children, then we do have to accept that these aren't children, these are adults done in a and that was always the case, you know, done in a anatomically in proportion with adults rather than children. So if you're looking at them, the same was said about Nicoletta Ciccoli's deck, you know, and Nicoletta Ciccoli actually came out and said that they were dolls, not children. And it's similar premise with this, that they're not children, as you can see. You don't see many children with long white hair and long white beards, but they have that childlike quality to them. I just think it's really cute. I guess if you are giving this deck to somebody, then I guess we do have to consider age appropriateness, but that would be even the sun, look, and the horse. Let's just compare that one with the original sun card, because I thought I found it then, but it was the lovers. Yeah, so obviously discretion is required if giving this deck to very young children. So this was the original, and now they all have eyes, even the sun and the horse. Look how cute the horse's eyes are. Now I'm in a dilemma. Two of Wands. What I love about Deckstiny is just how clean their artwork is. Clean and vibrant and just exceptional quality, as I say every time, but I've yet to see them produce a deck where I've been, you know. Ganation Village is another one of theirs that I really love. It's absolutely stunning. Came out around the same time as the SmithTiny. Cute. And you can just see the details, look, with such clarity. Oh, look. I do think that the improvements that have been made are for the better. It was a fantastic deck anyway. And when it arrived, I thought, how are they going to improve what I would consider perfection? But they have. So kudos to them. Look at his little face. almost looks like he's been crying. There's almost like a little teardrop. And thanks for your support. So yeah, so we get a title card. These I tend to use as bookmarks because they're, I mean, I'd probably use that top and front to protect the deck, but things like this you can use as beautiful bookmarks. Look. So, wow, SmithTiny version 4, love it. Really, really love it. I don't know what to do because I'm so fond of this deck over the last 4.5 years. I do love the yellow and the red. The eyes, the missing eyes didn't bother me. I know they did quite a few people. I had a few comments about them, and maybe, you know, Deckstiny saw them and that's why they've put them in. But it's tough. But I've got both, so I can use whichever one I'm inspired to use. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Do you have any versions of SmithTiny? And if so, what do you think to this version? Do you like the new alterations? Do you see them as an improvement? Would you advise this for people of all ages, including younger people? Let me know your thoughts. Thank you everyone for watching, and until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.